All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Blessings to everybody in the name of Yeshua, of Jesus, the Messiah. I pray everybody is very, very blessed. Man, guys, it is some crazy price action today, and we are going to be getting into the juiciest technical analysis. So make sure to like the stream, make sure to call your mom. Tell her also to come like the stream, guys, because we are live right now. All right, y'all, what is going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Man, it is some crazy price action today. Shout out to everyone right here. TJ Johnson. Shout out to TJ Johnson. Shout out to Angry Black. Shout out to Crypto Ric Flair. What is going on, Crypto Ric Flair? 6-man. Hi, mama, right back at you. So, guys, Bitcoin is absolutely pumping right now. Bitcoin is absolutely pumping. We got that bearish candle close yesterday after rejecting from the $25,000 level. Quite extraordinary. Quite extraordinary. I mean, it's absolutely crazy what happened yesterday, guys. So, essentially, yesterday we came up to the very key level of 25,222. 25,222. This is the short setup that we were waiting for since literally January 26th, 2023 at 8:20 in the morning. We were thinking to ourselves, you know what? What a beautiful zone of resistance this is at 25,225. Make for a great short setup. Well, what do you know? Of course, we do come up to this zone right here at 25,225 to the exact dang dollar. And as you can see, we did get a pretty intense rejection. And now, what is happening? But we are coming up for our retracement. We are coming to the most crucial place for Bitcoin right now, because if we can come above this very important golden pocket, well, guys, I do believe that we will absolutely see much higher Bitcoin prices. Much higher Bitcoin prices. Now, there are a few things that are a little bit concerning about this golden pocket, right? First of all, if we come to the 1 hour time frame, we can see that potentially we are forming a trigger wave on market Cipher B, and the money flow potentially here is also getting lower on market Cipher B, giving us maybe a continued downside. Because here's the thing, if we're going to put in a lower high, this is where it is going to be from, right? This is definitely where it's going to be from. If we go down to a lower time frame, like the 24-minute right now, we can also see that we are getting also the bearish trigger waves. And if we go to the 12-minute time frame, unfortunately, guys, we are getting some slight bearish divergences. However, I do have to say it doesn't look as bearish as it could look, right? Now, on the 6-minute time frame, we are getting the dreaded upside down Sam Bankman-Fried man boob pattern, whereas the price is getting higher into the key resistance. The momentum waves and the money flow are both getting lower, giving us that Sam Bankman-Fried kind of shape here with the man breasts. You know, it's very strange, right? SBF, his left man boob is so much bigger than the right? Nobody knows why, okay? But this is a biological fact. Your body doesn't deposit fat evenly. And so sometimes the left boob is bigger than the right, but when the money flow and the momentum are getting lower, that is quite a bearish sign. And we are seeing that right now on the 6-minute time frame. This is make it or break it. Okay, let's take a look at what is happening right now on the order flow chart. This is going to give us some more information about what is literally happening right now. Okay. So it looks like we actually did have some bullish CVD forming right here. Looks like we had some potential bullish CVD forming here. The only thing that makes me a little concerned about this, guys, to be honest with you, about more upside, actually, it doesn't look too bad, does it? It doesn't look too bad, does it? We had a lot of shorts open up right here. We're having some shorts open up here. Here's the thing, guys. We are at resistance. It's definitely a level of resistance. It's definitely a zone that we need to be aware of. We need to be watching this for potential more downside, right? This really could be our lower high coming in right now, right? It really, really could be our lower high coming in right now. Now, here's the thing, guys. Okay, here is the thing. I am still holding the short trade from that 25,222 level. Okay, I am still holding the short trade from 25,222. And I basically have my stop loss now above the 786 fib. So I did add to this trade at the golden pocket, because if we're going to get our lower high, this is going to be it. And if we do get our lower high, guys, well then I am actually planning to hold this trade down to $15,000. I've already locked in a profit on the trade, so it's considered for me a win, right? It's a win no matter what. And again, this is the setup that was given in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. The Casper Crew VIP Discord, we literally have caught every major pivot here in the past few months. We longed 16,300. We shorted 24.2. We longed 21.4, currently still in 2 swing longs from that low. And then, of course, we gave the short as well from where we're at right now. So, shout out to the super chat, by the way. Lifer Friend says, check out the 2-hour and 3-hour with the market cipher indicator. We can check it out. And by the way, guys, if you want to join the community, you can go to patreon.com/JaysonCasper. We have the most valuable trading community in the crypto space. We provide so much value, 3 live streams a day, giving the levels, giving the potential trade setups every single day. Some of the best traders in the world are in the group, and I don't say that lightly. So guys, I'm holding the long, I'm holding the short. Also, this morning, it has been a great day for trading. Like, just in general, I've taken so many trades today. This is what Bitcoin is supposed to be, guys. This is what Bitcoin is supposed to be. I have been scalping all day long. All of these major swing pivots, guys, have made for great trades. My most recent long, right down here, the levels have been so dang respected. Currently also in another short from, obviously, the local golden pocket, a local short here. Not too sure if it's going to get stopped out at the entry. Don't know. Honestly, don't care. Let's talk about what is going to be happening in the future, because we are at a very precarious situation with Bitcoin. We are literally at the place, guys, where we could see massive, massive moves either to the upside or to the downside. There is a chance. There is a very real chance that we are about to see a massive dump, okay? Let's just look at a higher term time frame. We need to be aware. Now, I'm bullish, okay? I'm holding swing longs. I think things look bullish. But we do need to be aware of some certain truths here. And those truths are this. We have come up to the top of a macro range, okay? And we've been trading in this range since June. And we're at a very key resistance. And we have some very bearish signs on the daily time frame. The daily time frame right now, guys, is printing the upside down Sandbankman Fried pattern. Momentum and money flow getting lower as the price is getting higher. Once again, giving us that beautiful shape on Sandbankman Fried right over here. Let's see if we can see. Here we go. Right, that beautiful Sandbankman Fried shape. We are absolutely coming up to a massive level of resistance, right? Look at this range. And so there is a real chance, guys, that we have put in our high, and we could make our way all the way back down to these lows, right? There's a real chance. However, on the other side of that Bitcoin, if we come above 25,222, it's my conviction, deep in my soul. Shout out to Big Butts 28. It's my conviction, guys, deep in my soul, that we're going to see a $30,000 Bitcoin. And the reason is because massive gap in volume right here. Massive gap in volume, meaning it will be a smooth move up there, right? It was a very smooth move down. It'll be a very smooth move back up, like those things at the bank, you know, when you drive through the bank and the big tube comes down with the little thing. You put your money in, they give you your lollipop. Smooth move. Like the time you went to Taco Bell, 3 o'clock in the morning after a night of partying, and ate 12 soft tacos. Smooth going down. but it was also very smooth coming out the next morning. You didn't have to try very hard the next morning. You didn't have to sit there and strain. It was a very smooth move. Okay? Talking about lots of fiber, oatmeal with prunes and bran flakes. So we are at a very precarious situation. Now let's check out what's been happening locally here, because this is really what's going to be determining what is happening for the next few days, especially as we come to a weekend, guys. The weekends, they have been very, very volatile. They have been very, very volatile. So what happened yesterday was we got a big move. We got the rejection. Where did we come down and find support? We actually found support yesterday at a local golden pocket retracement. Okay? And yesterday, when we found support at the local golden pocket, we were getting bullish divergences on lower time frames. If we check out the 12-minute time frame, we could see as we came down to here, we were actually getting very, very locally bullish divergences, or at least a double bottom. If we go down to the 6-minute time frame, very clearly, actually, we had a bullish divergence right here. We could see it actually, multiple drives of bullish divergence. And then what happened is we came up, put in our first high, and then we put in our first higher low. Now this higher low was actually my first scalp long of the day. You can see that we came down into this Fibonacci golden pocket, the local Fibonacci golden pocket retracement. This is a great way to get into a trade if you miss the initial bounce, right? Wait for that first high to be put in, then pull out your Fibonacci retracement from the low to the high, and then when we come down to this area, what do we want to see? Bullish divergences. Man, that was a beautiful entry, showing signs of strength. Money flow and momentum getting higher, giving us this very nice, even on the 12-minute time frame. We saw when we came down into this Fibonacci golden pocket, we saw the coveted uneven butt cheek pattern. The left cheek nice and juicy. The right cheek nice and skinny, like that skinny old lady at the diner who talks like this with the veins popping out of her neck, smoking a cigarette. You know, hey Jayson, get over here. You know who I'm talking about, right? Yeah, you guys know who I'm talking about. Her name's Dolores. Her name's Dolores. It was a beautiful move to the upside, right? A beautiful move to the upside from there. And then every single time we kept coming down to hit these golden pockets, guys, and we kept bouncing, right? Look at this. We got another move from this low to that high. We come down, bounce once again from the golden pocket. It's crazy. And then once again, right? We get another move to the high, bounce right perfectly from the golden pocket. These have been crazy moves today, and it's actually pretty bullish market structure. So if we come above this zone here, I do believe we are going to see much higher prices. Let's check out the order book. What is happening in real time? What is happening right now? It looks like maybe, potentially, we do have some longs that may get absorbed here, because what just happened is we had about, we had about 2 million longs open up right here. Out of nowhere, bam, somebody entered a $2 million long position here. And unless we can come above this last high, we might actually see something called absorption. We might see something called absorption. Now, the best absorption, what we really want to see for absorption is less local and more regional, right? So we're looking for bearish divergences here. Are we going to get another move to the downside? What do we want to see for continued movement to the downside? What we want to see is something called absorption. Okay, what is absorption? Absorption is where the price is making lower highs, the CVD is making higher highs, and the open interest is continuing to increase. So right now, open interest is increasing. CVD has not really been making higher highs here, okay? Now, what would this tell us? If CVD is going to be making higher highs, it would be telling us that whales are actually absorbing the retail traders FOMOing long. Let's pull some fibs. Let's see if we can actually get ourselves a trade setup right here. What we want to do, the best way to do this, is to pull out a fib and then put a rectangle in between the Fibonacci 618 and the Fibonacci 786. And then what we want to do is see if price gets a move up into here, right? See if price gets a move up into here. And if it does, and we see this CVD is getting higher than it was up here, and we see that the open interest is continuing to increase, this is telling us whales are absorbing the retail traders FOMOing long here, okay? Now, I'm already in a short from the golden pocket, but I'm looking to add to it. I am looking to add to. Actually, we didn't come up to that golden pocket yet. I would look to add to it if we come back up to here, guys. Okay, so I'm currently in 2 positions right now. I'm in this last scalp long from this local golden pocket. Look at that beautiful entry, by the way, guys. I mean, look at the entry, right? I have to say, I am proud of that entry right there. Okay, and I'm also in the short, guys, from the 618, right? It's also a level that we've been looking at, and I'm also short also from higher, right? This is the swing short I'm in. These are the scalp trades. This is my scalp account here, and that's my swing account, right? I've got so many accounts, guys. I trade on so many accounts. Okay, I trade on many accounts. This is my scalp account here. Okay, so we just put in a lower low. Okay, this is great. We put in a lower low. That's exactly what we want to see. Let's come back over to coinalyze.net. And now we really need to watch to see what's going to happen here. Okay, we need to pull out our fib again. We just changed market structure here. We just officially now put in a lower low. This is good. Now that we put in a lower low, let's see if we get a retest. And if we get a retest, maybe we could find some absorption at this Fibonacci golden pocket 786 zone, which could allow us then to short the lower low to give us something like this kind of trade right here. This kind of potential setup right here. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to see, guys. Okay? What are we looking for? We're looking for people to long. We want people to buy the dip. We want retail traders to buy the dip, thinking that we're going to pump. Okay? This is a picture of a whale. Okay? This is the whale. You can tell it's a whale because it's spewing water out of his back. He's got a crazy eye like this. And this whale is happy. He's a happy whale. He's got himself a nice smiley face. If the price comes back up into our purple box and this white line gets higher than it was over here, that is called absorption, right? We're seeing the whales absorb retail traders FOMOing long, and they're going to push the price down, right? They want the retail traders to buy the dip. They want them to buy the dip, and then they're going to fill up their nice short orders on these retail traders. Basically, yeah, they're gonna feast on these retail traders. Okay, that's what we would be looking for here to potentially get into another short position, or at least compound a short position, right? So that's what we're gonna be looking for here. Let's see if we can get that, guys. Right? We want to come into the Fibonacci golden pocket. This is resistance. If we break above this level, guys, we are going to see much higher Bitcoin prices, right? If we break above this level, we're going to see much higher Bitcoin prices. This is the daily time frame that I'm on right now. We'll go to the 4-hour, and when we look at this, guys, I mean, we can just clearly see here, I've got $90,000 on the line right here, okay? Not really, right? Not really. But I have $90,000 on the trade, not on the line, but on the trade. So this is make it or break it, guys. I mean, if we come above this 786, that's it, right? That's it. So I am out of the trade. I got my stop loss here because there's no point, in my opinion, of even keeping the trade open if we're going to come above the 786. I would just hold my long trades. Okay, so we're getting a move on Bitcoin here. We're getting a move. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We put in that lower low. Let's see what happens. We are going to go now back to Exo Charts, see what is going to happen here. Okay, now if we take a look at Exo Charts, this is actually zoomed in pretty much is zoomed in very much, right? Make sure to like the stream, guys. Make sure to like the stream because we got about 800 people in here. We only have about 100 likes. Oh my goodness, sheesh, only 100 likes. Right now, very locally, we do have what looks like some FOMO shorters here. Okay, we've got some FOMO shorters here. So we need to be paying very, very close attention. Are we going to get a move up to the local Fibonacci golden pocket here? And if we do, that is going to be the make it or break it zone for Bitcoin. That is going to be the make it or break it zone for Bitcoin. Right now, we've got some shorts entering in, guys. We've got shorts entering in. People are shorting because they think we're going down. Okay? People are shorting because they think we're going down. We've got people longing, we've got people shorting. People are flopping and groping. They are not waiting for their levels. They are not having a plan in advance. They are just flopping and groping, okay? And by the way, speaking of having plans in advance, if you want to take advantage of this volatility on ByBit by trading the right way, we do have 0% limit fees on derivatives, guys. 0% is exclusive to Jayson Casper. Also, if you deposit $100, you get 1 month free of the Crypto Fusion trading bot. It's actually a pretty juicy deal. Also, guys, 20% discount on both courses. Both courses. We have the basic course. This will give you the blueprint, how to trade, right? How to have a plan. And then we have the advanced course that will go over everything you need to know about using a chart like this. All right, you can check out the preview for the course for free. It'll basically tell you what this chart means for free. So check that out if you're interested. Okay, so here we are on the Bitcoin chart. Again, if we come above this key level of 25,222, then absolutely, I do believe we are going to see much higher prices. And here's the thing, guys. I also am a big believer that the bottom of the cycle is in, right? I believe that the bottom of the Bitcoin cycle is in, based on some of these higher term timeframes, right? When we look at the monthly, when we look at the weekly, things are looking very, very bullish. When we look at the weekly, though, we do have to admit that there are some slightly bearish signs. What I would like to see, and actually what I'm hoping for, is a move up to $30,000, a retracement to retest the high, and then I'm expecting a higher high to be put in. I'm expecting a massive relief rally that's going to catch a lot of people off guard. If we come back above $30,000, we're going to be back inside the value area of this massive 2-year range that Bitcoin traded from 2021 all the way to 2022, right? So this is basically what I'm expecting to happen. Of course, it's not going to look as smooth as this. I'm expecting a move up to 30K. I'm expecting a retest. I'm expecting a higher low. I'm expecting a break of 30K, a retest of 30K, and then one last pump that's going to top off the relief rally, probably around 40-something thousand. Maybe come back up to those March highs. And then I believe we're going to put in some kind of a catastrophic double bottom that will then begin the actual bull market, right? Because when we take a look at the macro market cycle here, and we just take a look at where we are here, as far as, you know, before the halving comes in, right? Let's see. Let's see. The halving is coming up soon. It's coming up real soon. So this white line means there's 1 year until the halving, right? 1 year until the halving. And look at what happens, right? We get that 1 year until the halving. We pump. Then we get a catastrophic dump. And then boom, off to the horse races. That's what happened last market cycle. Look at what happens the cycle before that, guys. Look at what happens the cycle before that, right? 1 year before the halving, we get a big pump and we get big dumps. We get big pumps, big dumps. And then the halving happens, off to the races. Off to the races. And back in 2015 as well, this is basically where we're at right now. We did get a pretty significant relief rally, and then we literally gave it all back, and then we started to rally again. So that 1 year time before the halving, this is where we're going to have big pumps and dumps. This is where we're going to have a lot of volatility. This is where Bitcoin gets exciting to trade on a daily basis again. And a lot of people are not even going to be hearing about Bitcoin until, or not thinking about it. They've already heard about it. They're not going to be thinking about it until it's too late, right? Until we're pumping up here. And then your friends are going to start texting you when we're up here saying, you know, Jayson, is it a good time to buy Bitcoin? I hear it's going to 200,000. And you're going to tell them, nah, you know, it's actually a bad time, man. You know, it's a bad time. You know, you should have bought low and sold high like your grandfather told you to do. You know, but we are also at the bottom, guys. We are at the bottom. The 786, 886 fib levels, these are where we bottom out every single market cycle. And here we are once again. Here we are once again. Okay, so Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a pump on right now, locally. Now, I got to take profit here, set for the long trade at 25,322. 322. Why did I pick 322? It's because I'm skull and bones, guys. Okay, my Illuminati handlers didn't want me to tell you that. But yep, it's true. I'm right there with good old George Dubs and good old John Kerry. Can't tell you what it's about because it's a secret. But let's see if we can hit our next take profit, guys. We are looking to take out this high from this juicy trade setup that we did give in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. So let's come back to coinalize.net because I do want to see, are we seeing any kind of absorption? Because here's the truth, guys. Right now, I'm not necessarily seeing any kind of bearish absorption here. Okay, I'm not seeing any kind of bearish absorption here. If anything, maybe we could even say there's some slightly bullish CVD going on right here. But open interest is continuing to increase. We're seeing traders are interested right now in entering into the market. That's what's happening. We're at key resistance. We've gotten a small rejection, and people are flopping and groping. They don't know what's going to happen. Okay, they don't know what's going to happen. Let's actually see what are traders doing right now. Let's check out the order book. Okay, so this is very interesting. We've got 2.8 million longs opening up on this candle. Then we've got some longs closing. Then we have another 1.2 million longs opening up on this candle. So it looks like the majority of people right now, for the past few candles, have actually been longing. But for the majority of this move to the downside, traders have been shorting. And looks like it's a big flop and grope show for right now, guys. We don't know what's going to go on. There's no clear direction. If we're looking at market Cipher, I would also have to say that there's no clear direction here, because when we look at the 12-minute, we are seeing some bearish divergences here, ever so slightly on the 12-minute, right? We're seeing some slight bearish dips, but look at the money flow. If I was looking at market Cipher alone, guys, I would say we are not topped out here. Look at the money flow, nice and thick. Look at the 24-minute time frame, money flow getting nice and thick. If I had to guess, right, just based on what market Cipher is telling me right now, I'm guessing that we are going to pump. I'm guessing that we are going to hit our take profits. I'm guessing that we are going to smash into these take profits for the longs, guys, because the longs are juicy right now. The longs are pretty dang juicy. The swing longs and the scalp longs are looking pretty dang juicy. Okay? Shout out to J-Boy Bullish. Shout out to Dr. R. He says volume is low now. Shout out to Sundeep in the chat. Shout out to Abu. He says, guys, we're going to 28K after smashing 25K. Let's go, baby. I absolutely believe we can get to 28K, guys. If we get above 25K, in my opinion, then yes, absolutely. The next stop for us is $28,000 to $30,000. Do I think it will retest 25.2 after going through the level to enter a scalp short at 30K, Renee? I am definitely looking to take a scalp at least from 30K, potentially even more than a scalp, right? And right now I'm still holding this swing short, but I got my stop loss above the 786 here, just above my entry, because look, the thing is, if we burst above this 618, guys, man, I do believe we are probably going to see $30,000. I do believe we're probably going to see $30,000 if we bust above that level. It's a really interesting level. Okay, so we're getting a move to the upside right now. Let's see if we get any kind of absorption here. Again, we want to come up to this purple box. And this is not a signal. This is a wait and see. Because if we start to see people FOMOing long here, and we start to see longs getting absorbed, then we could say, okay, we're probably going to reject from here and come down a little bit lower. But if not, then all other aspects of this chart right now are saying that we are going to go higher. Just based on the chart, it's looking bullish. It looks like we're going to go higher. Now, if anybody's watching this, that doesn't mean it's time to long, right? Doesn't mean it's time to long, because what we need to always be doing is buying low and selling high. We need to find some kind of an entry before we long. Just because I think we're going to go higher doesn't mean it's time to long, okay? In my opinion, the times to long were down here, right down here, right down here, and right here. By the way, I literally took all 4 of those scalps today. It's been a great day. This price action has been respecting golden pockets. It's been absolutely amazing. As we are coming up to test this key resistance, guys, this is the make it or break it for Bitcoin right here. This is the difference between $30,000 and $13,000. And I really do mean that, because if we reject from this high, there is a chance that we revisit the low of the range. Let's check out the dollar. What is the dollar doing right now? The dollar is getting a big wick to the downside, a shooting star candle to the downside, getting a bearish rejection. If the dollar closes this daily candle bearishly below this 618 Fibonacci level, that is great for Bitcoin. That is great for Bitcoin. What happened to the dollar? Well, the dollar came down to key support, got a massive bounce. Now, here's the problem. And this is one of the reasons why I'm potentially holding this swing short all the way down. The dollar right now looks very bullish to me. We got multiple drives of bullish divergence on the daily time frame, okay? And not only that, as we come down to our low on the daily time frame, we are printing the juiciest uneven butt cheek pattern in the world. We got the left cheek and the skinny right cheek, giving us the very juicy uneven butt cheek pattern right here. Very beautiful, okay? And it doesn't look too bearish on the weekly time frame. We have a beautiful bottom here, okay? A beautiful bottom. It's not an uneven butt cheek, but it's a green dot confirmed. The VWAP is pointing to the upside. It looks like we could get much higher here. Looks like we could get a lot higher here for the dollar. So this is make it or break it for both Bitcoin and the dollar. I mean, we are at key levels for both of these assets. If the dollar rejects from here, Bitcoin is going to pump. If the dollar continues up, Bitcoin is going to reject from its resistance, in my opinion. In my opinion. All right, we're coming back to the order book. We see longs are opening up right here. A few longs coming in right now. About 1 million, 2 million longs coming in. We still have maybe about 3 million longs open right here as we're retesting this very important level, the previous day value area low. Another reason, guys, why this is such a key level is because if we take a look at a volume profile chart here, okay, we can see that the daily candle, the daily open, let's clean this chart up a little bit, right? Let's clean this up a little bit. The daily open, right? It opened below yesterday's value area. This is a volume profile chart. When the daily candle opens below the fair value area of yesterday's candle, what that means is that if we can confirm 2 half-hour candles above the previous day value area low, there's an 80% chance we just pump right up and fill this value area from yesterday, which would literally bring us up to literally about 25K, right? It would literally bring us up to 25K again. Okay, so this is really very, very important right now. The make it or break it zone, the golden pocket, the previous day value area low, the previous day equilibrium, very, very important zone. Okay, let's get back now to the chart because we need to be watching this. This is make it or break it. Are we going to long or are we going to short? Are we going to do both at the same time and take losses on both ends? Okay, are we going to cry to our mom? Are we going to blame everybody else for our losses? Or are we going to watch and wait and see what the charts are going to tell us? Are we going to watch and wait and see what the chart... Oh my goodness, one purple candle to the downside, and we got a purple candle coming in right now on the chart. Red dot on market Cipher B, forming this weird pattern. This very strange pattern right here is called the furrowed brow pattern, okay? We got a furrowed brow and 2 eyes and a nice nose, okay? What is going to happen with this? Is it going to turn into... the open mouth crypto YouTube thumbnail pattern where the price gets sucked right in? It's very possible, guys. We're going to have to wait and see. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. May God bless you all. In Jesus' name, make sure to like the stream, guys. Make sure to like the stream. Make sure to share the stream. Make sure to call your mom. Tell her to also like the stream as we are watching live Bitcoin pump to 25,322 to hit our take profits. We got about 1,000 people in here, only about 500 likes. Let's see if we can get the likes up to the watchers right now. That would be absolutely amazing. Shout out to Dr. R. Doctor, who says, I don't think this time can beat 25,000 with this weak volume. It's possible, but never underestimate a Friday afternoon pump, my friend. Never underestimate a Friday afternoon pump. Shout out to Mikey Wright, who just FOMO'd into the like button. Yes, the Jayson Casper like button is not going to get any kind of pullback, guys. It is going straight to the moon. It's the new safe moon. The Jayson Casper like button is the new safe moon because it just can't go down. I mean, it's in the name, safe moon, right? You don't want to get wrecked on Bitcoin. I'll bet you know somebody who got wrecked on Bitcoin. Well, guess what? This is called safe moon. Shout out to Pure Blood. Shout out to Namto H. Says, what about the point of control at 24,611? Let's check out the point of control at 24,611. Okay, let's check out some other key zones here that we need to be aware of. There is a naked point of control at 24,611. Indeed, there is. And so I would consider that as part of this resistance. In fact, I consider this main resistance here between the golden pocket and the 786. These are going to be our main zones, right? Now, right away, we can see that the 618 has rejected us. Why did she reject us? Well, because that's what the 618 does. She rejects us, right? She is a girl, and we are a guy, and she's a hot girl, and we're a nerdy guy. She's way out of our league. So when we ask her out, what happens? Rejection. Rejection, right? And then 6 Juanita also has an older sister named 786. She's even more hot, even more popular. So there's even less of a chance that she'll go out with us, right? Especially if we're printing bearish divergences on the chart here. But yeah, I would consider this whole zone to be resistance. And if we take a look at this, I would say this whole range, okay? You know, we've got this point of control here as well. So yeah, this golden pocket, it's a zone, right? It's not an exact level, right? We might come higher here, but we need to come above this exact zone, which is why in my swing short, I've got my stop loss above the 786, right? Because that to me is the invalidation of this lower high being put in. Of course, we could come up here. We could even wick up here, and that could still just be a double top, and we could still come down, right? We need to confirm above 25,000. I want to see a strong daily candle close above $25,000. By the way, guys, make sure to like the channel because I am almost at 90,000 subscribers. I'm literally almost at 90,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can. Let's go to my YouTube channel. I'm almost at 90,000 subscribers. I think I only need like 100 more. I need like 110 more subscribers to get to 90K. That would be crazy. That would be absolutely insane. So make sure to like the channel. Let's check out the S&P 500. S&P 500 right now, guys, is also finding key support at the local golden pocket, okay? And right now, S&P 500 is getting a chickens drink water, kind of, right? What happened? We came down, we took out the low, and at least on some of these higher time frames, looks like after this wick, we might be getting moved to the upside. Bullish divergences forming this entire time. Let's see what happens. It's a Friday, which means we have a weekend. The market's going to be closing. Volume is going to be low. Bitcoin's going to be chopping around. But we still have that hope that we are going to pump up to some of these higher levels. Okay? We can take a look at some other coins, guys. We could take a look at some other coins. Is there any other coins you guys want to take a look at right now? Shout out to J-Boy Bullish. Heavy selling. All right, let's check. Let's quickly take a look at the order book again. Okay, so we have got now some selling happening, which let's go down to our X-ray vision chart. Yeah, we had a lot of shorts opening up here. We had a lot of shorts opening up here, and then we had a lot of longs opening up here. People are really flopping and groping here, guys. We actually had some bullish absorption happening right here, and a lot of those shorts are actually still open. So for me, guys, I can't really, I don't know what is going to happen here. If I'm looking at market Cipher, I would say it looks like we're going to put in another high. And yeah, we could take a look at some other assets here. But my plan for this is very simple, right? I'm long from the lows. I'm in two trades from 21.4 from the setup we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. I'm short from 25.2, and I'm also in a local short as well. And I'm just going to hold both of those trades, stop loss at the entry, guarantee profit on both ends, and whatever happens, happens, guys. Let's pump it, let's dump it, doesn't matter. And that's the key, right? That is the key to technical analysis, is over time, right, we can have multiple plans for multiple scenarios so that no matter what the price does, we're not caught off guard. Doesn't matter about our bias, right? People are like so certain. I got people in the comments, so certain we're going to 10K. So certain we're going to 50K. That's all they can see. But we can't be like that as traders, right? It's a wait and see. What's the price going to do? It depends. All right, shout out to Da Vinci. Before Da Vinci bought Bitcoin for $1, he was a depends model. And he was very happy, as you can see at the time. Why? Well, because he knew that someday there was going to be a thing called Bitcoin, and it was going to make him a billionaire living in Dubai with Carl from the moon. Okay, he knew it. But in the meantime, Da Vinci, see, what made him so happy? He had a plan, right? He had a plan. He knew he wasn't going to get liquidated. He knew he was not going to get liquidated in public because he was wearing these ultra absorbent, maximum absorbency depends. Okay? He could dump or he could pump, and nobody around him would be alarmed because he would be prepared. That's what we have to do as traders. Have multiple scenarios for multiple assets so that if we dump, if we pump, we have a plan, right? That's how we long the bottom, short the top, long the bottom, short the top. And then also took the short today. We knew about this level, key resistance. We were looking for shorts from this 618, right? And here we are at the 618, getting a move to the downside. Shout out to the Casper Crew VIP Discord, by the way. You guys are the best. Casper Crew is the best. Okay. Getting a little consolidation here. Let's set a few alerts, guys. I'm going to set some alerts on Bitcoin, and then we're going to take a look at some other assets here. I'm going to set an alert, and then we'll take a look at some other assets here. Maybe some altcoins. All right, let's check it out here. What should we look at, guys? What should we take a look at? How much is the Discord, Kevin Baker? It's $65 a month. The best value out there. For the amount of value you get, it's actually a very, very good deal. All right, we're going to take a look. We are going to take a look at Litecoin. Let's take a look at Litecoin. One of my favorite assets is Litecoin. I like it. I like it. The reason why I like Litecoin, the reason why I like Litecoin, guys, is because it's like, you know, it's that coin that your grandfather would buy. It's that coin that your grandfather would buy, right? Because it's a lot cheaper than Bitcoin, and he thinks it could be the next Bitcoin because it's kind of sounds the same, right? Bitcoin, Litecoin. But no, in all seriousness, I actually do like Litecoin. Let's take a look at it because Litecoin typically pumps before the Bitcoin halving. And then after the Bitcoin halving, well, it takes a back seat. So look at this, a $100 Bitcoin. $100 Litecoin. $100, guys, is a major level for Litecoin. It is so major. As we can see, it's just a very key support resistance flip here. Going all the way back to support. Wait, this is the 24-minute time frame. Hang on. Let's go to the weekly. This is a major zone for Litecoin because it's a major zone of support and resistance, literally going all the way back. This is what I thought I was looking at. Going all the way back to 2021, right? Major support resistance flip. Shout out to Kunhal Kumar who says take a look at Link and ICP. Yeah, we'll take a look. I like both of those coins a lot. So as we can see, Link is on the precipice of doing what we want Bitcoin to do. In fact, Litecoin, believe it or not, has been doing what Bitcoin does before Bitcoin does it, right? Been doing what Bitcoin does before Bitcoin does it. Because remember, in November, right, when the whole FTX thing went down, what happened to Litecoin? Not much. It didn't even leave the local range, right? It stayed at the bottom of the range, actually putting in a higher low here. And we were expecting, myself included, I was expecting Bitcoin to put in a higher low. The whole FTX thing kind of threw a monkey wrench in the corkscrew. But we were expecting it to put in a higher low here. And it did not, of course, because of FTX. But Litecoin did put in a lower low. And then what did Litecoin do? In December, when Bitcoin was consolidating in a range, Litecoin broke out of its range. Okay, very key. It's doing what Bitcoin does before Bitcoin does it. Okay? So here we are at a major support resistance flip. And again, if we can come above, and this is log scale by the way, but if we can come above this major support resistance flip, I think we're going to come back into the range that we had right here in basically 2021 and 2022, right? We're going to come back inside of this range. So here's what I'm looking for right now on Litecoin. I'm looking for a major move to the upside and then a pullback. And then I would look to, if I was looking for a trade on this thing, I would look to get in, right? I mean, this is very, very bullish looking for Litecoin right now. We're above all the high volume nodes, right? We're above all the high volume nodes here. We are heading our way toward now the high of that range. Okay, this is absolutely beautiful here. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So let's see, what are we at right now? What resistances are we currently at right now? Let's pull out some fibs. we are at the Fibonacci golden pocket retracement. No surprise. No surprise. That's why we are finding resistance here. It's a golden pocket. It is a major support resistance flip. We could technically go all the way back to December 2020. And so now we should be looking for a pullback to then get into a trade. Now, when we take a look at this market structure, come from the low to the high, and we bounce from that first golden pocket. Let's see this second move from the low to the high. We also bounced from this golden pocket. So now what we should be doing is looking for that next golden pocket. We should be looking for a little bit of a retracement here because the weekly time frame is printing a red dot on market Cipher B. So look at this very beautiful confluence here, the old range. Okay, we've got the value area high of the old range, testing these highs, a retest, basically a proper breakout and retest, coming back down now to retest this major zone, value area high of the old range, golden pocket 786, major support resistance flip. I would be looking for something like this on Litecoin. I would be looking for it, especially if Bitcoin gets a pullback here. Come back down on Litecoin about, let's see. Shout out to Crowbar. Crowbar, man, are you drinking Pellegrino, man? Pellegrino, bottled in Italy, they say. Who knows? It's probably not. It's probably made by Nestle, the way the world is, guys. You know, you think you're drinking something classy? You think you're drinking a Belgian white beer or whatever? What is it called? Blue Moon? But nah, it's like Coors Light made it or something, right? It's probably Nestle purified sewage water with carbonation in it, sold to me as sparkling natural spring water. But you know what? Ignorance is bliss, guys. The more you know in this life, the more painful life becomes. All right, the more you know, the more painful. I wish I could be a normie out there, just living my life, wearing my face diaper, thinking everything's just fine, you know? But I can't be like that. So at least I'm ignorant that I'm drinking recycled piss labeled to me as San Pellegrino. I'm happy about that ignorance. So yeah, get a nice little 20% pullback, right? We have a very, very low volume gap right here. We could see the volume is very low right here. We have a high volume node coming in right in this area as well. This to me would be the long setup or the entry. Now we have to remember, right? This is a bear market still, right? I believe the bottom is in, but as we know, we're going to be like chopping around for a long time, right? So I would really, this is a trade I would look to take on Litecoin, honestly. A nice long, it's a very good 9-to-1 risk reward. We would target the value area high. That value area high is also, if we pull the fib from the high to the low, if I'm not mistaken, I am mistaken it. That's not the golden pocket target. But it is if we take it from around this high. Yeah, so this is the zone where I would be looking to actually take Litecoin to be honest with you guys. $170. I know that sounds crazy. But I don't think it's that crazy. Let's turn it off log scale. Okay, it looks a little bit less crazy when we turn log scale off here, right? We're not really looking to go up that close to the all-time highs. We're just looking to get a nice relief rally. Just trade from the low of the range to the top of the range here. This is the whole downtrend, the whole value area of the downtrend. This would be a potential nice entry around 78, 80 bucks. Nice retest support resistance flip. The weekly money flows curving up, so we get ourselves another green dot printing on the weekly right here. Maybe some bullish divergences on like the 8-hour time frame, right? If we get another pullback here and we see this 8-hour start to do something like this, comes down, right? And then whoop, give us the nice uneven butt cheek pattern, the juicy left cheek, the not so juicy right cheek. That's what I'd be looking at for Litecoin. All right, let's check out some other assets here. Shout out to everybody with the super chats. God bless you all. Thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's see if we can get 90,000 subscribers soon. That would be really cool. All right, real quick, we do have to just check out Bitcoin. Then we're going to get into some other assets here. Bitcoin not doing very much. Shout out to Crowbar. With much wisdom comes much pain. Indeed. That's biblical. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, guys. So now we actually are starting to get a bearish divergence printing here. Now we're actually starting to get bearish divergences kind of locally here. If we can get the CVD up a little bit higher, that could be a nice sign for an actual move to the downside, right? That could be a nice sign to the actual move to the downside. We just got 5 million people longing. Well, 5 million long. It's probably one guy, because volume is kind of low here. Volume is actually pretty dang low. It's actually pretty low in general. Only 11 million at this high here. So we just had one guy FOMO long $5 million. Man, don't you wish you were that guy? Yeah, let me just FOMO in 5 mil, you know? I'm not that guy. Maybe someday, guys. I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, there's no way. I don't think I could ever be that guy. Even if I had that kind of money to throw around, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. Right? I'm too conservative. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm going to take profit on this trade is 25,322 because I'm so dang conservative, like my boy George W. Bush hanging out in the 322 club. You know what I'm saying? I'm just too dang conservative from Texas. You know what I'm saying? All right, now let's check out now some of these other coins here. That I know we got the super chats. We got to check out ICP and shout out to Pushpack Remade who says hi, Altcoin is okay for a long. We'll check it out. I don't know. You know, we'll have to check out where we want. Okay, so Link and ICP. Yeah, we'll check out Link right now. Link right now. Link is looking pretty juicy in my opinion. Just in general. I like Link a lot. I like Link a lot. Let's clear up the chart a little bit. Let's go to the weekly. The reason why I like Chainlink is, first of all, I'm very bullish on it in general. And second of all, I've been accumulating Link on spot heavily here because I believe that this is the bottom. I believe that this is... when I say the bottom and I'm talking about on spot, we have to understand that I literally mean because we're buying on spot, even if we dip down and put in a new low and come down another 40, 50%, it's still a cheap price because if... and I'm holding a lot of this on spot. Let's say, for example, that we do dip down a lot more on Chainlink, right? Let's say that we dip down and we come down to like a $3 Chainlink, right? A $3 Chainlink. That means that's like a... where's our $3 Chainlink? That's another 50% move to the downside. But I also believe we're going to see new all-time highs on Chainlink, right? Which basically means, let's say I have $100. Worst case scenario, I turn $100 into $50. Okay? That's the worst case scenario. Best case scenario, in my opinion, if we're going to see Chainlink at like $75, that's a 900% gain, right? That's a 900% gain. That's almost a 10x, right? So it's almost a 10x, right? So I'm either going to turn $100 into $50. I'm going to turn $100 into $1,000, right? The reward outweighs the risk. I'd lose $50 knowing there's a good chance I'll make 1,000. You know, if I have 100, yeah, I'll lose 50 of that to potentially make 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So that's my macro outlook on Chainlink. This to me looks like just a zone where people are accumulating, right? Slowly accumulating, buying and selling to get more and more and more Chainlink, right? Buying and selling to get more and more Chainlink, trading this range, and that's really what this is here, guys. We have a range on Chainlink. And it's a nice range because it's been respected very, very nicely from the highs to the lows. And we were looking at Chainlink a little bit before on this channel. We were taking a look at it before. In fact, I'm going to open up a different chart here and take a look at Chainlink on a different chart because I want to look at the TA that we were already doing. And then we'll take a look at ICP. Then we'll take a look at some of these other coins, guys. But, yeah, we got the range going right now, which is pretty nice. All right. Yeah, ranges are so nice because you can just trade the range, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, and I mean, you'll win more trades than you lose, right? That's just pretty much the name of the game. All right, looks like, hang on, let's see, was that on ByBit? Binance, I mean. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Oh, man. Okay, guys. Well, this was our plan for a Chainlink long a few days ago when we were looking at this earlier in the month. We were looking to long Chainlink from this zone down here. Looks like we didn't come down to this zone, right? Looks like we did not come down to that zone, unfortunately. Unfortunately. We did not get that long setup there. And it happens, guys. Our level got front run. And so now we are coming back up to the high of the range. So for me, the next major short, I would say, on Chainlink is going to have to be from these highs. Okay, it's going to have to be from these highs. And I do have to say, these highs look like they just want to be taken out, right? They look like they just want to be taken out. Let's check out like the 12-hour here. Yeah, they really do. Let's see. Let's see. I would say did we tap into this already? Wow, we tapped right into that. This is tough. This is tough. So we know that coming up to these highs is the next place we would want to look for a short. And we would honestly maybe not even be looking for a short, but just looking for a pullback to maybe get into a long, because if things are really going to start pumping, especially if Bitcoin's going to start ranging, we could really start entering into altcoin season here. Yeah, we could start entering into altcoin season here. Who the heck is this? Hello? They hung up right away. I guess they weren't feeling me, huh? All right, let's think about this right now. Okay, so there's a few places. If we're going to continue to put in lower highs, let's go back to our weekly. That wasn't respected too well. It's a little bit tough, guys, and I'm sorry for flopping and groping, but here's the thing, like, if we're going to be looking at charts and, like, planning out things that we're going to put our money in, we have to be doing it in a way that's really, like, good, right? We can't just be throwing money around without a clearly defined plan, have a reason for what we're doing. So, let's see here. Okay. I think I have a plan. Here's my plan. My plan is, let's take out the local highs here. Okay, we'll take out the local highs. We have a daily order block right in this zone here. It's a pretty big zone. Okay, it's a pretty big zone right here. Okay, Bitcoin is taking a dump right now. Let's take out these highs here. Come up into the local Fibonacci golden pocket and then get another pullback. And let's see where we might look to find support to get long on Chainlink. I mean, this might be a stretch, guys, but this could be a really nice move here, okay? This could be a really nice move right here for Chainlink. Basically, what we have here is if we come up and take out these highs, grab the liquidity, we will be doing it with very bearish divergences here on the daily time frame. To me, that would be a short setup. That would be a short setup. Take out this high. Take out this high. Did we? Oh, man. So we did technically take out that first high. Okay. Nonetheless, we'd still have bearish divergences. So I would be looking to do something like this. Depending on where we reject from, preferably that Fibonacci golden pocket. I mean, really, this would have to be the total zone where we look for a rejection, which isn't the best setup. If we can somehow refine our entry to that golden pocket, maybe, or if we don't see bearish signs of the golden pocket, maybe we look up toward that 786 and that daily level. Okay, then we would do something like this. Basically get a 30% move to the downside around that, a 7-to-1 risk-reward ratio, and then look to come down here to the golden pocket, 786, which what I really like about this is it would allow us to basically take out all these lows here, right? And like grab all that liquidity, but still maintain the integrity of the uptrend and get a retest of the value area low and continue in this range here, right? Continue in this range. And then our target of this would be those highs of the range, right? Those highs of the range, which would give us a nice, around a 50% move, right? We would be looking for around a 50% move. This is the most logical, the juiciest plan I see here for Chainlink, in my opinion, because it gives us we do have a clear resistance in this zone. And then if we reject from here, we would have a very, very clear, valid entry to get into a long. And then we would be doing it from the low, right? Buy low and sell high. We're literally buying from the low of our range here after getting another move up to the halfway range and then coming back down and making our way to the full way range. All right, shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way, guys. Make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll take a look at ICP next. Let's just take a look at what's happening right now with Bitcoin. So, wow. Okay, so yeah, we did get that little bearish divergence that played out a little bit to the downside, and we got a little dump, and now we are getting a little pump again, so we're not really doing very much. Let's go to X-ray vision. So this is basically what happened, guys. This guy longed, okay, basically 5 million long at the top, immediately under the water. Here's the thing. He never closed out his trade. This guy is convicted. He's committed to his position. He's hodling on to that position. Okay, he's hodling on. So this is actually a very key place, because now that he's hodling and he's saying, you know what, nah, screw it. We're not coming down. I know we're going to 30K. Okay, because he did that, now let's see. Let's go to Coinlyze, because we can also now be looking for, we could be looking now for even more local absorption. All right. Where was that first high put in? Where did this guy long? The guy longed at 24,394. He longed at 24,394, which was 3. Okay, so yeah, he longed right up here. So now let's see if he's more committed to his position. Right now he's trapped. Like right now he is trapped under the water. You know, we've already got like a high, a low. There's not really any kind of market structure here. Let's just keep our eyes on this, guys. Let's keep our eyes on this. We're gonna set an alert on Bitcoin if we make a lower low. And we're going to set an alert on Bitcoin also if we come back up to this zone right here to check on absorption. All right, now let's check out ICP, guys. Did we hit our take profits yet? No, we did not hit our take profits yet. Bummer, man. Bummer. How's our scalp trades doing for the day? They're doing all right, guys. You know, they're doing all right. The longs, obviously... Actually, that's not true. I have to say, the longs and the shorts today were very nice. It's just I've been able to keep the long open kind of the whole time, just kind of riding it up. But the shorts I've been having to close out. Yeah, we'll have to kind of wait and see. Swing short, guys. Again, potentially I am going to be holding this short down, all the way down, very low. I mean, here let me actually show you guys. Let me show you guys a thing or two about this short trade. We have to go down low for this. These are my take profits on the short, guys, going all the way down to 15,530, 15,350. This is my total plan for this swing short trade here, because there's the potential that we could dump, right? There's the potential. So why would I not fully take advantage of that potential, having already made a profit on it? There's no reason not to say, well, I've made a profit. Let me stay in the trade, because we're at the top of a massive range with some bearish divergences on like the daily. Might as well go for the dang gold here and see if I can hold this trade back down to the low of the range, right? Just like what we're looking to do on Chainlink. All right, so now let's check out good old ICP. Insane Clown Posse, aka Internet Coin Protocol. Right? Insane Clown Posse, aka whatever internet protocol. I actually believe in ICP. I think that it's going to be big. I actually do hodl some on spot as well. Good old ICP. Wow, would you look at the pump on ICP? So this is what we were looking for the last time we did TA on ICP, guys. This is the long setup that we were looking for. How did that play out for us, guys? How did it play out? Did it play out nicely? Did our plan get activated? No, it did not. It did not. We did not come down to the level we had hoped for, right? That beautiful support resistance flip, we did not come down to it. We front ran the golden pocket. Sheesh! That is something that we do need to be aware of, guys. Okay? Check out Dash. Shout out to Joel Wood. We could check out Dash. Okay. So we knew that we were coming up to this golden pocket. We were looking for a move down to this golden pocket, and then we were looking for a move up, okay? Front run, but at least the general idea played out, right? So at least the TA was kind of right. Let's see what we could have done better here, if anything. Maybe we could have pulled the golden pocket from this low, and then we would have bounced right from the 618, right? But we can't know. Hindsight is 20/20. You know what I'm saying? So now this is actually very, very key because we are coming up to, oh man, Bitcoin right now, what are we doing? Hang on. Bitcoin right now, what are we doing? Whoa! Massive pump on Bitcoin coming right into the local golden pocket. This is absolutely phenomenal. Kabam! Look at this massive pump. It takes some time to show. There's a stink bug right here. Kabam! There we go. Okay. Wow. Let's see what is going on. Shorts getting wrecked right now. Shorts getting wrecked. DXY is dumping a bit. Shout out to Hannah King. Well, DXY is dumping. We can see that the corn is pumping, guys. Let's really be watching this because let's see, are we going to get some kind of absorption here? Something that we can write home about to our mom, right? Something that we can write home about. Okay, let's watch this. Okay, let's come over here to this other chart. Man, ICP right now is at a key zone of resistance, guys. ICP very well may get a rejection from here. Okay, so we want to come up into this box. Man, this is crazy right now. We are absolutely pumping like a wild animal running through the forest, eating a chicken. Like a fox breaking into the chicken coop at night. Look at this amazing pump, guys. As we break out of this falling wedge pattern right here. Target for the falling wedge is this. Target for the falling wedge is the high, guys. The high. Wow. Wow. This is insane. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're in the box right now. We do see... We're dancing on the line, guys. We're dancing on the line right here. We're dancing on the line, but this is the box, guys. This is the box that needs to be held. Okay? We're getting a slight rejection from the box. Wow. Okay, let's go back to Exo Charts. Let's see what's happening on the 5-minute time frame here. All right. What has just happened here? So this guy with the 5 million longs, this big push to the upside, guys, has happened on very low volume. Happened on very, very low volume. So that should be wary for us that this is happening on like 3 million volume as opposed to the 11 million volume that we were getting up here. Open interest is decreasing. We got some longs coming in. We got some shorts closing out here. This is crazy. Let's see if we see any kind of signs of wow. This is interesting. I mean, we've seen traders opening up positions this whole way up. A lot of them actually are longs. I mean, we had a lot of longs open up right here. They stayed open. They were in drawdown for a little bit. Now they're in profit. All right, so we know that this is like make or break resistance right here. I mean, this really is make or break resistance. This is make or break resistance, guys. Right here, this box. Let's watch carefully. Let's watch carefully to see if we see anything worth writing home about. Because I wouldn't say that we see, like, I don't see myself right here, like, a signal that I would say, yeah, let me go for this. Like, if I wasn't already short, I probably wouldn't short right here. Because I don't see anything that's making me say, yeah, go for it. Let's check out our 1 minute market Cipher B here. Yeah, even the 1 minute market Cipher B is like, right? It's like, It's kind of giving us a bearish divergence, but not really, right? Not really. Let's check out the 3 minute. It's like dancing on the line on the 3 minute. It's really dancing on the line. I don't know. Are we about to take this high? Shout out to EOS is having a pumperoni. Shout out to the EOS. Shout out to the pumperonis, guys. I mean, you know, you got to respect them. You got to respect them. All right, guys, maybe our Bitcoin trades are going to, maybe we're going to hit some TPs up in here. Maybe we're going to hit some TPs here. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see, guys. But yeah, unfortunately, there's no like clear-cut signals right now, right? It is what it is. We don't always get the clear signals. So ICP is coming to a key area of resistance right here, this potential CDW. If we close this daily candle below 745, I think there's a good chance we could get a move to the downside. This is a very bearish divergence, right, on the daily time frame, putting in a massive pump and also getting a bearish div. So if we're not already in ICP and we're looking to get in, unfortunately, guys, we're going to have to wait for a pullback. I mean, that's the thing with these coins, right? When they're pumping, it's definitely not the time to get in. Like, when you hear about it and, like, your friends are like, man, did you hear about this? It's definitely, like, not the time. Although, it's up to you. Like, if you want to gamble it, that's totally fine. But, you know, if you want to do real analysis on it and, like, have a calculated plan, then it can be tough to get in a calculated way. So, we did get front run here. If this is an actual high, then I would be looking to get in right here. Yeah, I would literally be looking at this. I mean, even more so, I would be looking at this zone right here. I would look to front run the retest of this and just look to get in on this support resistance flip. So basically these highs right here is where I would look to get in here. And let's see, I'll bet you that would be our fib 382. So actually, let's see, is maybe a 0.5. I would look to get in on the 0.5 retracement. Yeah, beautiful. The 0.5 fib retracement at $6.30. That's what I would look to do with this, because this is a higher high. This is bullish market structure for sure. So yeah, I would look for another higher low. And of course, I mean, there is a chance if we get a really big pullback from here. Let's check out the volume that traded in the uptrend. Yeah, I think the 0.5. Yeah, I would either be looking at 63 cents. These three zones would be buy zones for me, especially if I was gonna if you're expecting more upside on this asset and if the integrity of the uptrend to continue. These three boxes would be buy zones for ICP because they're both key zones of support. And assuming that the uptrend continue, basically, so long as we don't take out this last low, it's all good, right? It's all good. I'm sorry. I would be looking actually more at this retest of the value area high. So it would be something like this if we were talking about on spot, assuming the pump's going to continue, right? That's another thing, guys, right? Assuming that the pump continues here. And we can't know for sure whether or not it will continue. But assuming that it does, we'd be looking at something like this. And because this thing, I mean, there is a lot of upward potential, like a lot of upward potential here, like a lot. So if we're looking to get on a spot, this is not a bad idea to be like DCAing from like 630 down to like 5, you know. Let's check out Bitcoin real quick, guys, because Bitcoin did just get a higher high here. And okay, so we are coming up right now into what I would consider to be the last resistance before, yep, that 786, guys. That is going to be it. Like, if we come above that 786, there's a good chance that we put in a higher high here. There's a really good chance we put in a higher high right here for Bitcoin. How's the 1 minute? It's looking bullish, guys. I'll be honest with you. It's looking bullish. Let's check out the order flow chart. This is not loaded properly here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't do this to me, Bitcoin. Come on. It's my dang computer is slow. All right, we're going to have to... Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is definitely... we're dancing right on that line. Of maybe this could be considered absorption, but it could also be leading CBD. Okay, now I think we're printing that higher high. Coming into the 786. This is the make it or break it level right here, guys. This 786 right here is the make it or break it level. If we come above this, we are going straight to Pump City. We're probably going to come up higher than the 618, maybe even come up a little bit higher. Maybe even to the 786, yeah. And guys, we technically do right now have a bearish divergence on CBD. We technically do have a bearish div here on lower volume coming into that 786 zone. So there actually is a chance here that we reject, right? This actually really is make it or break it right here. This actually really is make it or break it. This is make it or break it right here. And I hear the pump song playing right now. Do you guys hear the pump song in the background? All right, we are pumping, guys. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take out these highs right here. 24,529. Let's see if we can hit a TP at 24,529. Can we do it, or are we just going to put in a lower high right here? Because technically, guys, we do technically see... Did we put in a high? No, we didn't put in a higher high. So this technically actually is some kind of absorption happening right here. I mean, if we don't put in a higher high, there is actually a real chance that we come down from here, right? There actually is a real chance that we come down from here. But I don't know. Like, let's check out Market Cipher again. Happening on the 1 minute. This is a 24 minute, 6 minute. I mean, we technically do have a bear div here. We technically have a bear div lower high right here. All right. Let's see if this bear div plays out, guys. Let's see if it plays out. I just took a short from here. And the reason for the short is because absorption, lower high, bearish divergence on Market Cipher. Let's see if I get wrecked on it, guys. If I do, it's okay because I'm in so much profit for the day. Okay? Going to be a small loss, but I'm going for it. Let's see what happens here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It's not looking great, actually, guys. It's looking pretty bad. In fact, if we take a look at this chart, we can see it's looking really bad. Whoa, was that wick real on USD? Wait a second. What just happened on USD? First of all, I just got stopped out of that trade. I got totally stopped out of that trade. But second of all, did USD just get a wick? No, that's a glitch. That's a glitch. That's a glitch. This is insane, guys. All right, well, we're back off to Pump City. I just took a loss. Okay, your boy just took a loss on that one. All right, just hit my take profit. This is very delayed, guys. This is actually super delayed. I don't know if you can tell that. But we actually already put in a higher high right here. We just put in a higher high right here. I actually just hit a take profit on that. So we are off to Pump City right now. We just put in that higher high. Let's check out what is happening now. We're coming back up into the 6 Juanita. Let's check out our 1 minute. Looking bullish, guys. Looking bullish. Yeah, I think we're going to come up higher. I think we're going to come up higher. The next level that we have above us is going to be that 0.65, that naked point of control. 24,625 is going to be the next level. Oh, nice. The other rooster got into the run with the other hens. That's what we want to see here. That is what we want to see. Man, we are pumping, guys. We are absolutely pumping right now. Yeah, we're pumping. So let's see if we can get to that next level up here. What level is that? See, 24,600. Yeah, volume is super low. Volume is super low on this higher high. This is a volume divergence right here. So maybe we will come down from here, guys. I don't know. I'm hoping we come up a little bit higher. I want to hit my next take profit at 24,600. Let's see if we can hit that next TP at 24,600. Still holding this short, guys, and you know, I'll be honest with you. If we come above this golden pocket, I'm gonna have to close the short. But there's a real chance this could be a swing short trade, which is why I'm still holding on to it after securing a profit here. So, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we could get 10 more likes. If we can get 10 more likes, we'll get 1,000 likes. If everyone just likes the video right now, it would be absolutely crazy. Okay, so is Coin good for a long? Somebody wants to know. Is Coin good for a long? I don't know. Let's check out IDO. Is it good for a low? No, it's not good for a long. Okay. Let me see. So, I don't know anything about this coin, but I would say this. I don't know anything about this coin. Nothing. Okay? Shout out to Crypto Shawnee B. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I don't know anything about this coin, but here's what I would say. Okay? It's been on the exchange here since August. It's been beat down so hard. I mean, it's so cheap. If you have a couple bucks to throw at this thing, worst case scenario, you lose a couple bucks. I mean, best case scenario, I mean, if this thing goes up to like, you know, it's like what, 0.00006 cents, right? So if it goes back up to like 0.0006 cents, then you're going to be making like some crazy amount of money on this, right? You're going to be making like 1,000%. So for me, a long, I would never touch this thing with leverage. But on spot, if you think it's a good buy, if you think it's a good coin, you know, you could go for it, man. You could absolutely go for it. You know. All right, let's check out what's happening here. I hope I didn't miss a good opportunity. All right, we do see actually some longs being absorbed here, some slight absorption of longs at this zone right here. If we fail to make a higher high, let's check out what market Cipher is saying here on the 1 minute. I'd still say that 1 minute time frame is looking juicy. Yeah, I still say it looks juicy. All right, yeah, Coin. I don't, but if you do, then by all means, go for it. Was I not showing the screen the whole time I was looking at IDO? All right, you can see that the 6 Juanita is acting as a little bit of resistance right here, guys. We do want to come up a little bit higher to 24,600. That's going to be my next take profit. And if we hit it, then I will have officially made $2,000 today longing Bitcoin, scalping. And I made a bit more shorting as well today. It's been a really crazy day. I have not taken as many trades as I've taken today in a very long time. I think I took close to 10 trades today. I think 7 or 8 trades, including the one I just took now that was a loss. So that's rare, right? That's rare. Like steak. I do like me some nice juicy steak, if you know what I'm saying, guys. Yeah, so I do, I don't know. If you do, that's fine. You do you, okay? You do you, and I do me. But, yeah, we'll have to see. We do see some slight bearish absorption happening here, like we do, but I'm feeling that high coming out. I'm feeling the high coming out, right? I'm feeling the high coming out, guys. Let's see if we can hit our next TPs here as well on this chart, right? Let's see if we can do it. This one is 25,322. And yes, I am a member of the Skull and Bones. Indeed, I am a member. All right, here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. Off to Pump City. Oh yeah. All right. Hang on. All right, let's witness the pump. Let's witness the pump together, guys. Hey. Can you guys, hang on. What's going on here? Hang on. We got an issue here, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if we can hit this right now, y'all. Let's see if we can get this. 1 hour setting up a hidden bear div? Maybe. Maybe. And I just want to hit this TP and call it a day, man. Let's see if we can do it. Come on. Don't do this to me now, Bitcoin. Don't do this to me now. Whoa. Shout out to the super chats from Big Balls Degen. Entered at 0.9 and still holding. How's the money flow looking, bro? For STG? I'm not sure. Let me check out STG. Wow. Nice one. I have to say that STG, the money flow on the 1 hour looks like it's coming out, man. That's just me. We are getting a support resistance flip right here. So I would say if we hold this support resistance flip, then I don't know if you're like leveraged or what. I don't know. Like, it all depends on your plan. But if I was like in a leverage trade on this, I would say this would be my level of getting out of 1.13. If you're in from 0.9, I mean, you're up right now quite a bit here. You're up 50%, but now you're back down 30%. I don't know, like, the way I do this thing is, like, I take profits along the way out. I would say, like, if we lose this level, maybe get out and look to get back into the lower place, because we do see the money flow coming out here, but I can't say, because once we get into these crazy pumps, you know, it is just once you get into pump mode, it's impossible to stop. Okay, let's check out what is happening on oh man, hang on. We got to check this out, guys. We got to check this out here. We got shorts coming in. We got some longs being absorbed here. We got some bearish div here. Yeah, we might not hit that take profit now, guys. We might not hit that take profit now. Oh man, that's a bum. That's a bit of a bum. All right, you know what, guys? Your boy's going to FOMO out a little bit here. I'm going to try and FOMO out a little bit lower than what I had planned here. Let's see if I can FOMO out just a bit here. Shout out to Mr. Marks. Jayson, you are the best. And smash the like, guys. He's been following me for 2 years. God bless you, bro. Let's see if we can FOMO out a little bit. He's the best teacher. Oh, thank you, Mr. Marks. I really appreciate that. VWAP close is a key level. Is that what we just hit, Ryan Miller? Did we just hit the VWAP close? Dang. Oh, man. Well, you know what? We know we're at key resistance here, so we can't be too sad. Let's see if we can FOMO out a little bit here. Okay, we just FOMO'd out a little bit. I want to FOMO out a little bit more because I want to reach my goal. There we go. Okay, reached my goal. 2,000 USDT, baby. And now, of course, we're pumping after your boy FOMO's out. But that's okay, guys. It's the end of the day. I'm about to shut it down for the weekend. Holding multiple long trades, holding multiple short trades. And if we do dump from here, I'm fully prepared for the dump, guys. This is the weekly time frame. I just added a little bit to my short here at the golden pocket. As you can see, I've got my stop loss a little bit above the 786 level, so I'll be closing the trade out in a profit. Not this much profit, but still profit. Good enough. If we pump, we pump. If we dump, we dump. I'm only in one short trade right now, and I'm currently in 3 long trades. So let's see what this weekend brings to us, guys. Let's see what this weekend brings. Let's set some take profits on this scalp, just in case we go to Pump City over the weekend, right? In case we go to Pump City over the weekend, we want to make sure that we are prepared for what is about to happen. So we are going to set some crazy take profits here. You know what's interesting? For USDT, that May wick is much higher. So we're going to set a TP at 26,500. $26,000. And then, yeah, we're going to set one at 30K, man. And we're going to come back on Monday a happy person. Yeah, we're going to... This is our setup right here. Excellent risk-reward setup right here, guys. Look at this. Wow, look at that. You know, it looks beautiful. Do you think we're going to do it, guys? We might, right? We might. That would be wild. That would be absolutely wild. Can you imagine that? If a little scalp ended up going to 30K, that would be crazy. That would be another 25%. Man, I shouldn't have FOMO'd out. Dang it. Jayson, you idiot. It looks like we're going to pump, right? Am I going to hit my 25,322 take profit on this? That would be so insane, guys. That would be so crazy. Okay, I have to head out, guys. It's been a great week. It's been a great week. God bless all of you in Jesus' name. I pray everyone is super blessed. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord protect you. May He shine light upon you. May He have grace upon you. May the Lord turn His face towards you and give you peace and wholeness in the name of Jesus, the Messiah, the God of Israel. Guys, it is Friday. That means I'm about to take the weekend off, spend time worshiping the Lord, spend time with friends and family. I want to encourage everybody. If you're in this game, trading can absolutely consume you. You can lose sleep because you know we're close to a key level. You're half asleep just waiting for your phone alert to go off. You wake up early to check the charts. You stay up late to look at the charts. You're looking for, you're scalping, you're staying up all night, you're doing all this crazy stuff. But it's important to take some time off because when you come back fresh and recharged and ready to go, it rejuvenates you. Especially if you spend time centering yourself, remembering that there's a higher power than yourself, that there's a creator and that He's a personal God, that He paid for your sins He died and rose again so that you could live a great life now and in the next life as well. And with that as your focus, it makes everything in life so much better. So I just want to encourage everybody, whether you're religious or not, take some time, spend some time doing the important things in life away from the charts. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Peace, guys.